Finish live. Hallo Leute, I'm back. And let me see. So I stopped here, and of course I have the book. Let me just drag that here. There we go. Okay, so I did this. Okay, so I was a bit confused here, and I pulled out my old A1, A2 grammatic worksheets that I created by myself. That's 61 pages of stuff that I created just to teach myself. And then there's this other one again. I make like tables like these for myself. I mean, you can just search for tables of this sort online, but the thing is, they're all different. Like, let's say, okay, I look for possessive article, obviously, and I look for tables. I'll find a lot of tables, but I mean, let's say you take something like this. I mean, I'm not saying it's difficult. I'm just saying let me just zoom in. Why is the text so bad here? I guess I'll have to click. Right? And this is like created by someone else. I mean, this is okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, this is just like too easy. What am I talking about? I need in all the cases, right? Not just nominative, accusative. I mean, it's like, okay, it's not easy for me to use someone else's material, but when I create my own, because it's the whole action of creating your own material, right, that really makes things a lot better personally for me. So anyway, let me just check if it's still like going live, because I think I had another like time mentioned. Hold on. Okay, perfect. Anyone. Anyway, so okay, great. So coming back to the point, yeah, it's not easy for me to use someone else's material because I may not understand. But if I do my own work, create my own tables, verb endings, declinations, adjective endings, etc., 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 cases, blah blah blah, the whole action of doing things, and of course then having my own reference, because I explain things to myself, right? For example, why do I have n underlined? Because I know there can, if it's masculine accusative, then you have an n in this form. But here it's like simple, like the only change from nominative is that you add n, but here there's no change from nominative, so obviously accusative is super simple. But let's go on to dative, and this is from A2. In A2 we were not taught the genitive case, but I'm going to do that. I'm gonna, you know, gonna update this table probably today. Let's see. Now here the change would be that masculine changes from accusative. You change the n to m, and that's it. I don't have to learn mine, and mine, but just that, okay, n and then n to m. Or for example, you just add an r. There's from nominative, you just add an r. From nominative, you just add an em. From plural, you just add an n. So that makes it a lot simpler for me. And I plan to create worksheets of this sort, not like right now, but I do want to have like comprehensive, because I have so much material that I've created all the way from A1. I've solved every single exercise. I've made little worksheets like this for myself to explain things. So I will kind of be creating like little packages, something like, let me just think. There are, I think, services where I can just upload a worksheet, or all the material that you need for A1 level, A2 level, B2, B1 level, etc., etc. And I could just maybe have something like not like a Patreon, but something of that sort. The fee will of course be very very low. I don't want to like turn it into a huge thing. Just like obviously things to help you understand, all these grammar things, and to help you pass the exam, of course, with high scores. Okay, so anyway, what was I so confused about? I was trying to look for some. Yeah, I need to change that also. This is like A2 stuff. And this table helped me so much, but like still it's not perfect. Obviously I need the genitive form here. I need to add that. But I made my own table. I had to look at, of course, other tables first so I could understand. And then I made my own that I could like, okay, see, okay, so this is a change. There's no change here. And you can see that in the plural it's either n or a. If you it's nominative, and you're okay. So for the, meine, and keine, but for other adjectives, you just have e. But if it's the whatever, then you add an n. If it's meine whatever, you add an n. So yeah, that helps a lot because here, of course, a little bit different. And then I've copy pasted this stuff from another website. I still do have a lot of trouble with prepositions for some reason. Not all of them, of course, but like, by, etc. I still need to work on those. I mean, I have the same issue, I think, in Italian as well. Prepositions are always a little bit like, because there are so many ways you can, even in English, you have such a variety. Okay, anyway, what am I supposed to do right now? I've written a bunch of stuff here. I don't need this right now. I was going to do my Arbeitsbuch. I'm just gonna, do this first. Okay. So, this is okay. Wir müssen auch nicht mehr bezahlen. Why would this be? This is wrong. This would. Jesus pass. Wir müssen. Yep. The Präteritum form and the normal form. I need to like revise that. That's okay. I know that I need to revise that. So I make a note of like, okay, I have to work on this. And what I do is once I finish all of my chapters, then again, I have specific grammar topics that I know that I'm having trouble with. I make like an Excel sheet. So let's do that now. Or I could just, add it here. No need for a separate Excel sheet. I can just, this is an A2 file. I don't know if I should add everything in here. Have the A1 file over here. Maybe I'll make a new one. Although I don't think I need to make an entirely new file. I hate having like 10 separate files, I like everything just in one place. But you know what? Just go on to docs. New. I could make a file here, but then it's easier to do it in Excel. Let me think. What do I do? I think I'll just make it in Excel. So I've got B1, and I make like a list of topics, Lernziele, for every specific niveau. So I know, okay, I have to revise this stuff. This is important grammatically, thematically, etc. So Themen oder Ziele, whatever you want to call it. Yep. So I've got, what did I do? I've got Lassen. Then I've got, this is good practice. Then I've got Modalverben. Okay, I need to change my keyboard. Presence. Where's? I'm still not sure where the plus sign is. I know I need to work on these things, and then Lassen, for example, isn't too bad. And then of course we've got infinitive, Metsu. This is like, okay, I can do this fairly well. So I'm gonna mark that like green, but I still will revise all these things before the final exam. These things I still, again, it's not like bad or anything, that I don't know this at all, that I'm really struggling with it, but I do need to kind of like perfect it really. So what I do is, if you're using the Netzwerk books, they also have an intensive trainer. Really good, solid. I just love that series. I don't know if Deutsch aber Hallo is available for B1. It maybe is. But the thing is with yeah, I think they have B1. So the thing is, they have all the exercises on their website, like here. These are great, but the thing is, the topics in these files can be a bit different to what I have in Netzwerk and in my own, university B1 course. So then I kind of have to check, like, okay, do I really need all, because that's 38 pages of grammar, pure grammar. I find that a lot of fun, but of course you'll notice that the answers aren't in here, so you have to buy this book. You can buy it. I don't know if it's, let me just check. Oh, that's taking a long time to load. Okay, so anyway, you can buy the answers, or I don't know if you can find them online. But this is, pretty cool. But they're not in order, right? They're like, it's like a private tutor that has so, I mean, they've done such a great job doing all of these, putting all these exercises. So I really recommend this as well. I'm just gonna take that and put it in here since it's a good resource. I won't do it right now, but I'll do it maybe like at the end of the course before my final exams, or maybe like before, like it's just 10 euros, so about 800 rupees or something. That's for the answers. Is it just okay? That's the whole thing. Oh, that's pretty cool. Um, Metal and Obish. That means you're looking for. Okay, that's all the way from B1 to C1. I mean, these are really good books, but yeah, you have that over there. What is the content? Is it Inhalt? Content. Da da da. Where are the answers? I mean, it just says Mittel und Oberstufe, but it doesn't say what niveau, what level. Okay, anyway, that's another thing entirely. You can find answers elsewhere as well. So that's a good one. I'm just gonna download it actually. Okay. Anyway, so I've got these topics that we've done in the first chapter. What else is there in the first chapter? Let me just make a list because it's easier to do this now at the very end, and I might even forget things. So yeah, it's just vocabulary mainly, I think. What else? There's nothing else really. I mean, just read stuff and headings and Satzbau. And nothing special here. This is super simple. But let me know if you would like, if you have any ideas about what you want me to do. I mean, mostly it's just the idea is just that you can study with me. You have everything on the screen. You can see my answers as well. But you might prefer, for example, if I explain something. Again, I'm just a student, but I'm a really good student. That is there. At the same time, I'm not a teacher of German. I am a teacher of English, but it's an entirely different thing. So if you would prefer that I do something here, maybe explain something that you didn't understand, maybe read all texts or whatever, just let me know. Yeah. Okay. I've already done this. I've already done this. Okay, and this. Okay, what is this? So Modalverben. You know what? I'll just go have a look. Why not? Modalverben. Yep, perfect. I'll find some good. Oh, nice. I like tables, which is weird because I hated tables when I was a child. I hated math tables, and in a way, grammar is kind of like math, you know. But I mean, anyway, it's fun. Math isn't fun. Grammar is fun. Obviously, this is the past tense. Past tense has no umlauts. Do you notice that? In Präteritum, there's no umlauts anywhere. Like, why isn't this moving? That's weird. Anyway, there's no umlauts anywhere, and you just have the T. It's super simple, but it can be easy to confuse the presence with the Präteritum because, well, sometimes if you're out of practice like I am. So you've got the T's everywhere, but you need to, of course, think of which verb you need to use. But yeah, past tense of modal verbs just has T and no umlauts at all. That's the difference. Very easy to remember. Just practice it a few times, do some exercises, and it should be pretty simple, really. You'll see it over here as well. See, minus umlaut plus Endung. Yep. That's super. That's a nice. Is this a video? No. Okay, well, that's nice. I like the colors. I also have markers like this. I don't have a gray marker, though. That's actually light black. Oh, that's a nice color. Anyway. Okay, well... Anna und Paula wollten. Oh, konnten keine gemeinsame Lösung finden. Aber sie müssten sich schnell entschieden, weil sie schon bald Urlaub hatten. Die Verkäuferin im Reisebüro sie hatte ihnen mit guten Tipps geholfen. Has to be geholfen. Okay, which one passes? Sie konnte. Well, I mean, konnte oder vielleicht hatte. Well, I wouldn't be hatte actually, because with hatte you need like another action happening. But the thing is, all these sentences, 1 to 7, they form a story. Anna und Paula wollten ihren Urlaub planen. Paula wollte sich im Urlaub einfach nur erholen. Anna wollte lieber ganz viel unternehmen. Kultur, Ausgehen, Sport. Anna und Paula konnten keine gemeinsame Lösung finden. So they wanted to plan a holiday together. Paula just wanted to relax, but Anna wanted to do a lot of stuff, sightseeing, go here, sports, activities, blah blah blah. They couldn't find, a single solution that satisfied both of them, but they had to decide quickly. Sie mussten sich schnell entschieden, weil sie schon bald Urlaub hatten. So they had to decide quickly because they had their holidays coming up soon. So the sales agent or the Verkäuferin, she was able to help them with some good tips. Die Verkäuferin in Reisebüro konnte oder hatte, it shouldn't be hatte, yeah. But if you think of it as a single sentence, it wouldn't be hatte. But if you think of this whole thing as one paragraph, then it would be hatte. So that's why I'm kind of a bit confused. Maybe I'll ask my teacher. I'll probably do that. Actually, let me just mark that. That's a good idea. Okay, good. So konnte oder hatte ihnen mit guten Tipps geholfen. Aber sie, lange nach einem guten Angebot für beide. Sie konnte nicht. Oh, well, no, why not? I've already got helfen für beide. Oh, aber sie hatte beide gesucht. I mean, I would. Okay. I'm gonna check the answers later. Let me see if they have answers in this book. Do they? I don't think they do. Arbeitsbuch. Oh, they don't have answers. That's really weird. Okay. I mean, I think they have them online in another book. I'm too lazy to go get it right now. Honestly, I don't care so much. And I'll be honest. In A1 and A2, I didn't really check the answers. So when I do all these exercises, now of course I don't recommend you do the same thing. It's just become a habit of mine, even in for Italian. So when I write my answers, I don't really check them. But I know that, okay, I'm not very confident with this topic, and so I go on and do more exercises online where you can check, is it right, is it wrong, etc. So that helps. Okay, what is this? I gotta create sentences. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, I've already done this? That's weird. Oh, we did that in class. Okay, what do I do here? Okay, I have to think. Let me think. I need silence to think. Sie hatte. Sie musste oder. Ja. Sie hatte. Again, this also depends. So I'm gonna mark it as yellow since I want my teacher to explain this to me. Okay, great. My goal kinda is to finish the entire Arbeits. I mean, this chapter, if I can do it. If I can. Not sure if I can. Let me try. I think I also have like one page from the Kursbuch. I'm gonna try and do that. Let's see how it goes. Lesen Sie noch einmal den Skype-Dialog von Anna und Paula im Kursbuch. Oh, okay. Welcher Ausdruck passt? A oder B kreuzen Sie an. Okay. So I have to read from the Kursbuch. Anna und Paula. Und Paula, wo sind Sie? Oh, that's the chat over here. Hey Anna, hast du vergessen, mich anzurufen? Wir wollten doch über unseren Urlaub sprechen. Did you forget to call me? We were supposed to talk about our holidays. Oh, sorry, I totally forgot. Maria had recommended that we go to Berlin in June. That sounds cool, or something. Doesn't that sound great? And Paula's like, oh no, that's just too stressful. I already have a lot of stress at work. But Anna is like, oh no, but in Berlin you can do so much. There's museums, there's concerts, you can go dancing every night. And Paula is like, God, I just want to rest, please. It's so amazing if we just lay down on the beach, on the sand, you can read or you can just sleep. But Anna is like, well, that's just really boring. And Paula is like, well, the Ostsee is beautiful. I mean, there's beautiful beaches, nature. You can, go walking. And Anna is like, everything that you're describing, it sounds like two grandmas hanging out. It would be more fun for me if I were doing something in the city, like going out and, getting some culture, doing sports, etc. And Paula is like, okay, well, we need some external help. Let's go to the booking office, the travel office. I'll try to be free by 4 p.m. But Anna is like, that's a good idea, but I have to work until 8, so maybe tomorrow we'll go at around 5. So that's that. Just a little. I don't recommend translating, but I'm doing it in case because I know everybody studies differently. I mean, so it's like it depends on you ultimately. I prefer not to translate to English as much as possible unless that's the only option. Um, and of course, I mean, teachers also want you to immerse yourself essentially in the language. But everyone, learns in a different way. And so, like for example, we had this professor who would tell us you need to study every day. But I studied like from mid-August. My exam was on the 8th of October, and I still did like top of the class. But everyone's different, right? What works for one person may not work for another. So I'm kind of hesitant to give advice that's very broad reaching. I can just tell you what works for me, and things that work for me don't work for other people in general. That's because I'm neurodivergent. So yeah, normal people things they don't work for me. Um, so yeah, I mean even when I'm in class, I have like 10 other tabs open, doing like a dozen other things, and then the teacher calls me and I'm like, oh gosh, okay, what am I supposed to do? Okay, then I don't even write my answers, I just do it on the spot, and most of the time it ends up correct. So yeah. Okay, hab kein Lust, finish. That would be B. Für Anna ist es wichtig. Fields Unternehmen. Okay, who's the more active one? Da, 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 da. Who's the more active one? Anna. Anna findet es wichtig. Fields Unternehmen. Paula macht es keinen Spaß und gut so. Paula hat vor allem. Yep, she wants to relax. Paula is the, let's say, lazy one. Anna is the active one. A for active. Anna hat erst am nächsten Tag Zeit mit Paula. Okay. Yeah, I think she's the one that says I don't have time today, but I do have time tomorrow. 6. Die beiden Freunde versuchen ein Angebot. Yep, they're going to the Reisebuch to find an Angebot. Did I just say an Angebot? That is such a weird mishing of both English and German. Anyway, Infinitiv plus zu. Schade, dass du nicht kommst. Ich habe mich so gefreut, mit dir ins Konzert zu gehen. Kannst du mir helfen, bitte? Ich habe erst vor 3 Wochen started on. Okay, anfangen. That's it. This is like super simple. Okay. Wo passt welches Verb? Okay, that is a bit too simple. I mean, you already have zu plus verb, zu plus verb, zu plus verb, zu plus verb. Musik zu machen. I mean, okay, that's too simple. Anyway, leider muss Eva zu Hause bleiben. Der Arzt hat ihr verbieten oder okay, verbieten. Heute zu trainieren. Meine Eltern haben mir nicht beigebracht oder erlauben, okay. In der richtigen Form, okay. Ja, ich habe erst vor 3 Wochen angefangen. Ja, okay, verboten. Haben mir nicht erlaubt. zu lernen. Sie hatten Angst, dass etwas passiert. Kommst du morgen zum Konzert? There's 6 blank. Okay, ich hoffe, dich dort zu sehen. Leider hat Peter aufgehört. Er hat so schön Gitarre gespielt. Here we go. Sie und Ihr Urlaub. Die Sätze fort. Schreiben Sie dann 3 eigene Sätze mit Infinitiv plus zu. Mir macht es einfach Spaß. Oh, you have to write. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't forget the full stop. Im Urlaub ist es für mich wichtig. Ich habe einfach keine Lust, Sport zu machen. Ich möchte dieses Jahr im Urlaub anfangen. Suchen. Ich finde es interessant. Beide kennen. Is that right? I think so. So, ich war. Okay. Neue Freunde. Okay. Oh, full stop. You had your own sentences. So, what can I say? Okay, about Urlaub. Ich finde es langweilig, den ganzen Tag am Strand zu liegen. Okay, well, this is a conditional. That wouldn't be right. Ich wäre echt froh, wenn ich... Okay, that doesn't work. What else? You see, I think I kind of have done this in class, so I can just kind of like check. Oh, I wrote a whole paragraph, okay. Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. I've got my sentences right here. Got a whole bunch of sentences here. Okay. All right. Let's try. What do you call a tournament? Aktiv zu sein. I guess. I mean, okay, well. I don't know. This doesn't really make sense. What do you dislike? I dislike, okay, den ganzen Tag im Hotel zu bleiben. Oder den ganzen Urlaub. What else? Langweilig. Okay, let's write something interesting. Oh, mm, oh, can't say schwert again. Ugh. Schwert again. Oh, that's the problem. I cannot write a conditional sentence with zu. Okay. I mean, what else do I write? I have some sentences here. I'm just gonna pick them up. Okay, it's not really about Urlaub, but okay, you can just take that. I was thinking like going somewhere, but this works just fine. Oh, that should be capital. Yep, because it's a noun. Etwas Neues. Neues in this case is a noun, so you capitalize it. Familie Wiese fährt in den Urlaub. Ergänzen Sie die passenden Adjektive. Herr Wiese findet es völlig normal, an einem Tag 40-100 Kilometer zu fahren. Für eine Familie mit 3 Kindern ist es so schwer. Yep, vielleicht schwer. Mit dem Zug oder Flugzeug zu reisen. Teuer vielleicht. Oh, yep, teuer. Because it says mit dem Auto ist es viel günstiger. So it's much more cheap with the car. So he finds it absolutely normal to drive so far in just one day. That doesn't even sound normal. Okay, well, that's a lot of driving. But he says that, well, for a family with 3 children, and obviously if you have 3 children, you have 2 adults, it can be really expensive to travel by train or by airplane, and so with the car it's much cheaper. Other than that, he also finds it absolutely something Urlaubsort ein Auto zu haben. He finds it wichtig oder okay, I have words over here, you just have to take them. So gefährlich, gut, praktisch. Yep, praktisch. So he finds it practical, useful, handy to have a car, available at the place for your holiday, because wir fahren damit einkaufen an den Strand, machen Ausflüge, because you need your car to go to places, to go shopping, go to the beach, make little trips. Man liest zwar immer wieder, dass es bla bla ist, lang out. Umweltschädlich? Gefährlich? Oh yeah, gefährlich, because he says, aber ich kann das. Okay, let me read the whole thing first. Let me, put this up because, there may be some words which you may not understand. I often see that people need a lot of time to do these gap-fill exercises, like in my class. So I'm trying to explain all this. So, man liest zwar immer wieder, dass es gefährlich ist, so lange Auto zu fahren, aber ich kann das. Ich bleibe konzentriert. So he says that you often read that it's dangerous to drive so long, to drive your car for so long, but I can do it because I'm always, concentrating. Für die Kinder ist es natürlich blank, so lange im Auto zu sitzen. Sie können nicht viel machen. Langweilig? Langweilig, yeah. It's boring for the children to just be sitting for so long in the car because they can't do much, obviously. Frau Wiese würde ja auch gern einen Teil fahren. His wife would also like to drive a little bit, aber ihr Mann sagt, er ist nicht müde und findet es nicht blank, sich einmal auszuruhen. She would like, but her husband says that he's not tired and he doesn't find it necessary to relax. So, notwendig. There we go. Okay, Gespräch im Reisebüro. Was passt? Ordnen Sie die Aussagen recht zu. Hören Sie dann zur Kontrolle. So you arrange it first and then you listen to the conversation. Hallo, guten Tag, was kann ich für Sie tun? Okay, that the person has to reply with guten Tag. Ich möchte mal an der Ostsee Urlaub machen und Sie kaufen mich und meine Freunden eine kleine Ferienwohnung. Also F. Was machen Sie denn gerne im Urlaub? Was für Wünsche haben Sie denn? Also wir möchten nah am Meer sein. Für meine Freunde ist es auch wichtig, dass sie viel Sport machen kann. Okay, yeah, that looks good because this person is saying, well, it's important for my girlfriend to make a lot to do a lot of sports. We would like to be close to the sea. To the sea. Da kann ich Ihnen eine neue Anlage auf Usedom empfehlen. Da haben wir schöne moderne Ferienwohnungen, sehen Sie hier. So I can recommend you a new place. We have a lot of beautiful modern holiday apartments. Have a look. Okay, then what would he say? Das sieht ja ganz nett aus, aber es ist auch so groß. Ich hätte lieber etwas mitten im Ort, nicht außerhalb. That looks perfect. Yeah, he says, oh wow, that looks nice, but it's just too big, you know. I'd prefer something a little bit closer. So, and you don't have to understand every single word to pick out the right, you know, matching. Always remember the first thing, Guten Tag. The other person also has to reply with Guten Tag. And when, you know, they bid goodbye, something like, you know, Auf Wiedersehen or whatever, they take their number maybe, or they pay or something, that kind of stuff always comes at the end. Ach so, Sie möchten lieber in einem Ort sein. Kennen Sie Eukeritz? Da gibt es einen schönen alten Ortskern, aber da sind Sie nicht direkt am Meer. Weit ist es nicht. Genau, warte. Ich verstehe, vielen Dank. What else? What options do I have? Oh ja, das gefällt mir viel besser. So habe ich mich das vorgestellt. Und was für Sport kann man da machen in Euclids? Oh, okay, well, this guy's like, what's the name? Something? So that makes sense for this, right? Because then the receptionist says, Euclids. Da können Sie surfen, Tennis spielen. Also ich. Okay. Ich gebe Ihnen noch ein paar Prospekte mit und das ist meine Nummer. Sie können mich jederzeit anrufen. And then the person says, vielen Dank. Okay, that would be A. So you don't have to do it in order, right? Sie möchten lieber am Ort sein. Kennen Sie Euclids? Kennen Sie Wie gefällt Ihnen? Mit nur 3 Ferienwohnungen? Frisch renoviert. Okay, wann wollen Sie denn hinfahren? Wissen wir noch nicht genau, wahrscheinlich in der letzten Juniwoche. Don't know exactly, maybe at the end of June. Okay, looks like I've got everything except for 2. Let me just cancel the ones I've already done, so that's A, okay. D, E, F, G. Okay, everything is done except for these 2. Okay. Das macht nichts, wenn es nicht so weit weg ist. Wir haben die Fahrt. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not a problem. Das macht nichts. He says, Hallo, guten Tag. And then he says, da, 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 sehen Sie hier. Then he says, da, 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 da. Sie möchten, bla, bla, nicht direkt am Meer. Mag nichts, kein Problem. Wenn es nicht direkt am Meer ist, kein Problem, wir haben die Fahrräder. Okay, then obviously oh no, sorry, D's already done, what I'm looking at. A, C, B, okay, ich verstehe. Ich möchte meine Freundin zeigen, dann schauen wir nur schnell. I don't know. Okay, this would actually make sense over here. Because, you know, the way it's arranged, it makes me confused. The blank should be over here, not like over here. Because then you think this person says this first and then this person says this, but it's not like that. This person says, weit ist es nicht zum Strand? 2 Kilometer etwa? Wie gefällt Ihnen dieses Haus? Mit nur 3 Ferienwohnungen, frisch renoviert. Oh ja, das gefällt mir viel besser. Blah, 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 blah. And then this person says, blah, blah, blah. Euclids, wann wollen Sie denn hinfahren? That should be over here. Schnell zu booken. So he says, you know, I would recommend you book it quickly because for this time there's, you know, already apartments already booked. And then this guy's okay, I understand. I'll just talk about it with my girlfriend once. So that's B. And there we go. The whole thing is done. Okay, perfect. Was ist aus Jans Urlaubs? Okay, I have to listen to this. Do I need to? I mean, I don't really need to, but I can do it. Okay, so this is Arbeitsbuch. Let me see.
Netzwerk. Deutsch als Fremdsprache. Arbeitsbuch B1, Teil 1.
Schutz. Das ist das Wichtigste. Extra Sonnencreme kaufen. Gut runterladen. Sicher auch eine.
Diese Woche noch, dann habe ich Urlaub. Endlich.
Wohin geht's?
Zuerst einmal eine Woche an die Nordsee. Ich will Windsurfen lernen und mache da einen Kurs. Ich habe mich schon angemeldet. Ein super Angebot. Die haben alles, was man für Surfen braucht.
Ah, da musst du dir auf alle Fälle einen guten Surfanzug kaufen.
Du sonst.
Ganz schnell. Ganz.
Aufgabe 6a.
Okay.
Hallo, guten Tag. Was kann ich für Sie tun?
Guten Tag. Ich möchte mal an der Ostsee Urlaub machen und suche für mich und meine Freundin eine kleine Ferienwohnung.
Was machen Sie denn gern im Urlaub? Was für Wünsche haben Sie denn?
Also, wir möchten nah am Meer sein. Für meine Freundin ist es auch wichtig, dass sie viel Sport machen kann.
Da kann ich Ihnen eine neue Anlage auf Usedom empfehlen. Da haben wir schöne, moderne Ferienwohnungen. Sehen Sie hier.
Das sieht ja ganz nett aus, aber es ist auch so groß. Ich hätte lieber etwas mitten im Ort, nicht außerhalb.
Ach so, Sie möchten lieber in einem Ort sein. Kennen Sie Ückeritz? Da gibt es einen schönen alten Ortskern. Aber da sind Sie nicht direkt am Meer.
Das macht nichts, wenn es nicht zu weit weg ist. Wir haben die Fahrräder dabei.
Weit ist es nicht zum Strand, 2 Kilometer etwa. Wie gefällt Ihnen dieses Haus? Mit nur 3 Ferienwohnungen, frisch renoviert.
Oh ja, das gefällt mir viel besser. So habe ich mir das vorgestellt. Und was für Sport kann man da machen in
Ückeritz. Da können Sie surfen, Tennis spielen, schöne Ausflüge mit dem Fahrrad machen und noch einiges mehr. Wann wollen Sie denn hinfahren?
Das wissen wir noch nicht genau, aber wahrscheinlich in der letzten Juniwoche.
Da würde ich Ihnen aber empfehlen, schnell zu buchen, denn für diese Zeit sind viele Wohnungen schon belegt.
Ja, ich verstehe. Ich möchte das meiner Freundin zeigen und dann entscheiden wir uns ganz schnell.
Ich gebe Ihnen noch ein paar Prospekte mit. Und das ist meine Nummer. Sie können mich jederzeit anrufen.
Ah, vielen Dank. Auf Wiedersehen.
Geez, that was pretty simple. Right, let's go on to the next thing. Okay, ich war nach Berchtesgaden. Jan wollte nach Berchtesgaden fahren. Okay, I have to change the sentences, alright. Wahnsinn, 6 Stunden lang wandern. Es war sehr anstrengend, 6 Stunden lang zu wandern. Okay, ich gehe noch ein bisschen aus. Am Abend hatte er Lust, ein bisschen auszugehen. Should that be one word actually? Yeah? Ausgehen ist one word. Das ist trennbar. Ich stehe früh auf. Am Morgen hat er versucht, früh aufzustehen. Ich schlafe doch lieber aus, aber er war zu müde und wollte lieber auszuschlafen. He wanted to sleep a bit more. Heute nur faulenzen. Es war einfach besser, nur zu faulenzen. Maybe. I don't know if I need to faulenzen. No, that's not breakable. I mean, I'll check this later. Morgen besichtige ich Salzburg. Am nächsten Tag wurde er Salzburg besichtigen. In die Stadt fahren? Nein, aber er hatte keine Lust, in der Stadt zu fahren. Er hat Lust. Lust is in the accusative, and then you have wo in the Staat, so that's why it's dative. There we go. That's done. And just join these parts. Wo liegt das Hotel? Liegt das Hotel etwa 300 Meter vom Strand? Where's the hotel? About 300 meters from the beach, but really very quiet. Was ist im Preis inbegriffen? What's included in the price? So, Flug, alles inclusive. So, inclusive, inbegriffen, same thing. Kann ich auch nur mit Frühstück buchen, ohne Hauptpension? Dieses Angebot gibt es nur mit Hauptpension. So you can't just do that, you have to have the Vollpension. Wann möchten Sie denn fahren? Am besten am Samstag, dem 6. April. Früher geht es nicht. Okay, there we go. And then, wann müssen Sie zurück sein? When do you have to come back? Whatever's left. Ich muss spätestens am 21. April zurück sein. That was super easy. Nochmal nachgefragt. Schreiben Sie zu jeder Markierung eine passende Frage. Schreiben Sie? Okay. Zu jeder Markierung. Okay, Haus. Okay, you have to make sentences for every highlighted part. So 3 Kilometer, wie weit ist das Ferienhaus vom Ort entfernt? Wie viele Personen? Okay, I'll write this down. Good writing exercise. Preis ist in der Preis. Okay, let me look at the article. I'm sure it's there, so yeah. Was ist in dem Preis inklusiv? And then 5%, okay. I'm gonna keep that. Max 5 people. It's what is this? Noida Ferienhaus. Okay, wie viele Personen können bleiben, stehen, wohnen? Yep, maybe wohnen. And then mit Frühstück. What's the difference? Eatsy? What is that? What does that mean? Eatsy and Eatsy. What are these? Let me Google that. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Somebody already asked the question. Oh, okay. Doppelzimmer, Einzelzimmer. Well, that was easy. Okay. Great. Doppelzimmer, Einzelzimmer. Okay, so was kostet? Was kostet? Auf Anfrage. Haustiere auf Anfrage. What's an Anfrage? Inquiry. Okay, so you have to ask if they're allowed. Okay, so Haustiere sind Haustiere erlaubt? Vielleicht in dem Zimmer erlaubt? Oh God, keep forgetting to change because I'm starting with in and then I'm thinking, das Zimmer, da da da, that becomes them, and then I do this thing. So of course that's right. I'm gonna, as usual, highlight that. There we go. When did I begin? Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna stop until I finish. In fact, let me check how many pages, because checking how many pages I have left is kind of motivating. So I've got just 1, 2, 3, 4. Got like 4 pages to do. And I still haven't done this, by the way. I still need to do this. I haven't written out the words, vocab. I should do that before doing these. But anyway, how many pages was that? That's like half. This is like half a page. 1.5, 2.5, 3.5. I could actually finish this today. Let me see if I can do it. I've got just 3.5 pages. Let me write that down. So I've done today. Go. Wow, I'm gonna try and finish it. I might need a little break. Let's see. What is that house? Okay. What's the other one? Gänsemarkt. Hostel. Okay. Wohin liegt oder and then there's a question I forgot how to frame. Oh, was ist im Preis? The questions are right here. Wo liegt das Hotel? That's exactly what I thought. Im Preis inbegriffen. I'm gonna highlight that since that's a nice thing to use instead of saying, inclusive, etc. Okay. Wo liegt das Hotel? There we go. Okay, next thing. Was machen die Leute selbst? Was lassen sie machen? Aber seine Haare schneiden. Okay, ich lasse meine Haare schneiden. Well, wouldn't that be right? Let me just check. Oh, I'll check with Duden. So. So if Duden doesn't find a mistake, that means I'm good. Okay, well, that's fine. Er lässt seine Haare schneiden. So total guess. Das Auto putzen und reparieren. Okay, so he cleans his own car. Herr Meier putzt sein Auto selbst, aber er lässt Sein Auto reparieren. You know what? I'm just gonna search. What's that? Oh, looks like I got. Oh, great! I love their videos. Love the videos. But I don't think I can play them here. You'll have to watch them yourself. But that's super easy to 173. Let me just write that down. Actually, I love the explanations. They're so easy to remember. This channel, I mean, I think I watched a lot of their videos. Anyway, let me find. Ich lasse das Kind bei meinen Eltern, lassen sie etwa alles aus. Das Infinitiv lassen. Okay. Da, da, da. This is also a great channel. Right now I just want some clear explanations. Let me just take that. Sie lassen Tare kochen. I mean, it's the same as English. That's weird. Lassen Tare kochen. I mean, yeah, that's the right thing. Then I'm correct. Ich lasse mein Auto reparieren. Lässt sein Auto reparieren. I was correct. Why did I doubt myself? Okay. SMS und längere E-Mails schreiben. Die Chefin in der Firma schreibt sein SMS? SMS. Okay, let me just can't be that, that's wrong. Go look for SMS. I mean, it should be das SMS, but because it's masculine. Okay, kein Plural. Okay, it's masculine. I'm surprised it's masculine because in most languages, eine SMS. Well, why is this eine SMS? Can someone please explain why is this eine? That doesn't make any sense. It says it's masculine here. Why would you use eine? Eine. This doesn't make any sense. That's the most ridiculous thing. So you have both forms, feminine and masculine? Like what? Does this make any sense? This is ridiculous. It's the same thing. There's two genders. Wow, anyway, I'll use the plural form. Where's my file? Die Firma schreibt seine eigene SMS. Let's make that plural then. There we go. That's fine. Aber sie lässt seine E-Mails schreiben. Oh, längere. Great. Was lassen Sie machen oder möchten Sie gern machen lassen? Wow, yes. I have a lot of things I would like to outsource. Well, I do outsource a lot of things. There we go. Ich würde gern das Putzen des Hauses. What is this? What's the word? Lassen, but I need something before that. So, ich würde gern das Putzen des Hauses. Das interessiert mich gar nicht. I'm literally thinking of outsourcing, but das Putzen des Hauses. What's the word? In English, this would be I would like to leave the cleaning of, chores and stuff to the care of someone, but obviously I don't know that kind of phrasing just yet. It's too advanced for my current level. I would like to. Okay, let me find. Reparieren lassen. You just use the Verb. Okay. Ja, ich würde gern mein Haus, meine Wohnung putzen lassen. Simple. A simple version instead of like doing the whole das Putzen des Hauses. Not wrong, but like I don't know how to, I mean, I'm talking about das Putzen here, like using it as a noun, and then I have Putzen as a verb as well. So two different things. My throat is really bad. If somebody has like recommendations on what to do, I'd really appreciate that. Okay, so ich würde gerne meine Wohnung putzen lassen. Ich würde gern. Why is it all of it? Ich möchte meine, what do you call meals? Meals. I would like to have like a chef or something, Mahlzeiten oder so. Meals. What's the word for like meals? Like all of your food. This doesn't make sense. Oh, Essen. You can just use Essen. Ich möchte mein Essen kochen lassen. I would like somebody else to do it. Let me just put that into detail because I'm not too sure this works. Makes sense. Yeah, by someone else. Ich würde gern. How many is that? 5. Okay, ich würde gern. What else? What else? Ich würde gern. What else? I would like to have a lot of. Okay. Ich würde gern meine Werbungen lachen lassen. I don't like making ads. A lot of work. Ich möchte. What else would I like to be outsourced? Major one is cooking and cleaning. Takes a lot of time. And then, what else? I would like to have a like a. What else? What else do I really dislike? Ads, and I have an assistant. Little tasks. What do you call them? I mean, in English, obviously, we have all these terms, but if I cannot just translate little plus tasks. It would have to be accurate. So, what do you call them? They're unimportant tasks, but they must be done. Social media posts. Machen und pfosten lassen. Pfosten is a bit of a casual term, I think. I have 4 sentences. I have just 3 sentences. Okay, God, okay, fine. Okay, ich möchte gern mein Haar, or is it mein Haar? Okay, let me just schneiden und waschen lassen, what I really need right now. Yet again, eine Putzfrau, but well, that's not, doesn't use the machen lassen plus lassen, whatever. Ich würde gern, Anrufe, what do you do with Anrufe? Anrufe, let's see, what do you do with calls? Anrufe. Nicht stören. What does that mean? And I just like write these letters so I can see automatic recommendations. Rückruf, Europol, Weiterleiten. Oh, that's like, oh, Weiterleiten must be call transfer. Transfer. I don't want to transfer. I want to okay. Ankündigen? No. Okay, what do you call hand? Reply? What's the word for? What's the word for reply? Do I seriously not know? Antworten. Antworten lassen. So dumb. I didn't have to check that. Okay, I don't think you use on, but anyway. Beantworten, okay. I'm just gonna keep that like this because I want someone else to check. Antworten lassen. Anrufe antworten? Is that a thing? Let me check. Anrufe. Okay. Why am I getting Polish suggestions? Anruf. Okay, so with telephones, beantworten. Okay. Okay, so you use that. Alright. Beantworten. There we go. Do I have 5 sentences? Yep. Finally. Langes Wochenende mit Freunden. Was haben die Frauen gemacht? Schreiben Sie Sätze mit lassen. Okay, wir können uns beim Abendessen verwöhnen lassen. Wir können uns beim Abendessen verwöhnen lassen. Okay, wir für Freitag. Okay, it's a bit weird. Wir für Freitag, you need some kind of verb. This doesn't make sense. Okay, you can start like this. Für Freitag organisieren wir ein Programm lassen. I don't know if this is correct. Let me check with Duden. Duden. What? It doesn't make sense. Let me go to detail. Oh, okay, well that doesn't make any sense. It's a wrong sentence. For Freitag, you need to have the verb can only be in the second position or the last position. So, you need to add. You need to add a verb. Wir können uns, of course. Wir haben, of course. Wir haben für Freitag ein Programm organisieren lassen. I thought you had to just use the words they gave you. Am Samstag haben wir haben wir uns für die Salon verwirren lassen. There we go. Am Sonntag abholen lassen. Uns abholen lassen. all of these are like, yeah, past tense, right? Should be their content. Ja, okay. Aufenthalt im Hotel Adler, schreiben Sie eine Bewertung. Ich habe von Freunden eine Empfehlung bekommen. Auf meine Anfrage habe ich freundliche Antwort bekommen. Auf meine Anfrage habe ich eine freundliche Antwort bekommen. Wir reisen mit dem Zug an. Zug an und erkennen uns am Bahnhof abholen lassen. Oh, this is like, okay, well. Wir haben mit dem Zug angereist. Something like that. I mean, I could just use. Is that a word? Let me check. Reiste. Okay, reisten. There we go. Reisten mit dem Zug an und konnten das Zimmer gut und sauber und das Personal war sehr freundlich. So konnten wir uns wir why I have no idea why I'm using wir. And what's the problem here? Yep. Also konnten wir sich uns verführen lassen. Insgesamt war es nicht billig und die Qualität in the Common für aber. Oh, okay. I've got like 2 pages. Should I do them? Let me just do them anyway. Wenn man von einem Staat in einem anderen fährt, überquert man die Grenze. We have 1, 2. Für manche Länder braucht man nicht nur einen Reisepass, sondern auch ein Visum. Staaten haben in anderen Ländern, meistens in der Hauptstadt, eine Botschaft. Was noch? Wenn man im Ausland den Pass verliert oder ein Problem hat, kann man hier Hilfe bekommen. Oh, is it Konsulat oder Botschaft? Whoa, I think so. You have consulates and you have embassies. I have to check. Okay, embassy is like the head. Consular, okay, got it. Consular is like a branch, pretty much. That just makes sense. Okay, yeah, of course it makes sense. This is right. Looks good. Then consulate. That's odd. Why am I bothering with this? This is kind of silly, but okay. There we go. Looks nice. Oh, es kann sein, dass man der Zoll bezahlen muss, wenn man einen Zoll bezahlen muss. So, Zoll? That's a toll. Okay, wow. Was hören Sie? Nk oder Nk? Okay. Listening. So how do I listen? This other tape. Okay.
Aufgabe 11a und b. 1,
Dann.
2,
Schwanger.
3,
Banken.
4,
Fangen.
5,
Nennen.
6,
Singen.
Aufgabe 11c und d. 1,
Vielen Dank, lieber Frank, für deine Geschenke.
2,
Angela beginnt mit ihren Freundinnen zu singen.
3,
Frau Münkel aus Singen liest gerne Zeitungen.
2,
Angela beginnt mit ihren Freundinnen zu singen.
3,
Frau Münkel aus Singen liest gerne Zeitungen.
4,
Anne und Anke sind seit langem Freundinnen.
5,
Inge hat Hunger und bringt einen Schinken.
6,
Die kranke Frau Franke trinkt viel Tee.
that was easy. Aufschalte, Fahrgast. Zug, Gepäck, Fahrrad, Straßenbahn. Gepäck. Ankunft, Abfahrt, Vorsicht, Weiterfahrt. Das Bordrestaurant, der Anschluss, Verspätung, Durchsage. Anschluss, Verspätung, I think Bordrestaurant. Okay, there we go. Liz machte eine Reise. Bringen Sie zuerst die Ausdrücke in eine passende Reihenfolge und schreiben Sie dann eine Geschichte. Oh, okay, nach Kiel fahren, ihre Freunde Sarah besuchen. Sarah. SMS von Sarah, WhatsApp. Mit dem Taxi direkt zum Konzert. Cool, den Zug nach Kiel fahren. What? Oh, okay. Why is this number one then? Sie wollte Sarah besuchen und ist am Freitag nach Kiel gefahren. Okay. It's a bit confusing. Let me try something else. Was ist anders? Verben, Texten. Oh, well, was ist anders? So the F is capitalized. You just mark that yellow. Fliegen, erholen. Of course, it's noun, so campen, freien, nacken, grillen, kochen. Boah, okay. Wenn er schwimmt, Henning vergisst. Okay, entspannen. Henning geht zum Entspannen, am liebsten schwimmen. Wenn er schwimmt, er vergisst zu schwimmen. What? That doesn't make any sense. Bilden Sie aus dem Verb ein Substantiv. Okay. Oh, you have to... Okay. Something like that. Nach Schwimmen ist das. So, nach dem Schwimmen. Während, I think you need is this dative? I don't know. Während der. Okay, so that's, is that dative or is it genitive? Just okay, Genitiv. Während des wenn er kocht, erhöht. Okay, während des Kochens. I mean, I don't think you need the genitive right now, but anyway. Kochen, abwachsen. Okay, mag manchmal, aber er hasst. Abwachsen. Das kochen. Okay, abwachsen, let me check. Okay. That's weird. Spülen. Well, they expect us to use exactly. Oh my god, abwaschen. So dumb. That's. Yep. Just the spelling was wrong. There we go. Okay. Oh wow, I'm almost done. Almost. Not quite. I still have this. Wow, that's great. I would have taken like 5 days, maybe 6 days otherwise to do both the Arbeitsbuch and the Kursbuch. I still have the intensive trainer. I forgot about that. So I plan to do the intensive trainer from the third, ideally. We have 6 chapters to do, so intensive trainer 1, intensive trainer 2, intensive trainer 3, intensive trainer 4, intensive trainer 5. I'm writing it on my board. Okay, so by the 8th I should be done and prepared for the test on the 12th. Even though our teacher says you don't need to revise anything, I really doubt that. This is like really confusing. I'm gonna mark this. Smart Einheise. Anschluss. Verpassen is to miss something. So you went to Kiel. Ankunft is arrival. Den Zug nehmen. Okay. This is like I think I'm just kind of have brain fog right now. I've been doing this for what? An hour and a half? Okay, how many blanks do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 blanks. So the last one could be vielleicht this. Then this. And then this. And then this. Sorry, I only have these. Okay, great. Also, not Kiel. So Kiel is like at the very top. It's in the north. I need to look at the geography. Oh, well, that's the wrong place, but okay. Kiel is somewhere over here. Oh, okay. Kiel is like here. Okay, then we have Hamburg. So she's flying from here to here. So Hamburg, Köln, Kiel. Okay. Hamburg. So where is Köln? Should be here somewhere, I think. Whoop, it's not here. I can't find it. That is a long way to fly. I mean, to whatever. I'm sure I'll find it here somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, wow. So she's going from here all the way to here. That is a long, wow. So first stop, Cologne. Okay. Köln. Nach Kiel fahren und Köln den Zug nach Hamburg. Yep. Den Anschluss verpassen. Mit 20 Minuten Verspätung ankommen. Gerade noch rechtzeitig geschafft. No, looks good. Okay, then why do I have? I'm gonna remove this. Okay, listening.
Aufgabe 14.
Richtig Urlaub machen oder im Urlaub arbeiten. Viele Leute nutzen einen Teil von ihrer Urlaubszeit, um doch auch etwas zu arbeiten. Dabei wollen viele etwas anderes machen als in ihrem Berufsleben. Warum im Urlaub arbeiten? Wir haben 4 Personen nach ihrer Meinung gefragt.
Beispiel.
Also, ich mache gern eine Woche Urlaub. Richtig Urlaub. Mit Faulenzen und sonst nicht viel. Aber dann fahre ich auch eine Woche zu meinen Eltern. Die haben ein kleines Haus und einen großen Garten. Und es gibt viele Arbeiten, die sie nicht mehr so gut allein machen können. Wenn ich bei ihnen bin, arbeite ich im Garten und mache Sachen im Haus. Das ist aber etwas ganz anderes als meine Arbeit sonst, wenn ich keinen Urlaub habe.
Nummer 1.
Wenn ich Urlaub mache, dann will ich nicht arbeiten. Meine Arbeit ist sehr anstrengend. Wenn ich zu Hause bleibe und Urlaub habe, dann ruft immer irgendein Freund an, ob ich ihm nicht helfen kann. Und der Chef fragt, ob ich nicht doch schnell einen Tag aushelfen kann. Und in der Wohnung sollte ich ein Zimmer neu malen. Nein, das ist dann kein Urlaub. Deshalb fahre ich immer weg.
Nummer 2.
Ich habe 4 Wochen Urlaub. Das ist ziemlich viel. Und eine Woche arbeite ich immer in einem Sozialprojekt. Da betreuen wir Kinder. Eltern haben meistens nicht so lange Urlaub, wie ihre Kinder Ferien haben. Und viele Eltern oder vor allem Alleinerziehende können nicht für private Kinderbetreuung bezahlen. Ich habe eine gute Arbeit und verdiene gut. Und in dieser Woche mache ich gern etwas für andere, die nicht so gut verdienen.
Nummer 3.
Ich habe dieses Jahr nur
That's weird. Just stop that of a sudden.
Netzwerk.
Ich habe dieses Jahr nur
Let me see if I can play it from somewhere else. Also, we'll do that later. We just direkt nachgedacht. What's this? Arbeitsbuch. Great.
Viele Eltern
Nummer 3.
Ich habe dieses Jahr nur ein paar Tage Urlaub gemacht. Und dann habe ich bei einem Bekannten gearbeitet, der ein Restaurant hat. Da gibt es immer sehr viel Arbeit, im Haus und rund um das Haus. Und er hat mich sehr gut bezahlt. Ich wollte dieses Jahr im Urlaub noch extra Geld verdienen, weil ich nächstes Jahr eine große Reise machen will.
Kapitel 2. Alles neu.
There we go. Okay, das ist dann, sich über Erlauben Hauptlinge sind die Fragen. Ist es für dich wichtig, viel zu unternehmen? Ups. Macht es dir Spaß? Abstand. Findest du es interessant? Hast du Urlaub vor? Okay, what else? Oh, that's a bit tiring. So I just have like half a page left. Yay! I can start with the other Arbeitsbuch. I'm sorry, Kursbuch. I'm doing the Kursbuch. It's like there's a lot of writing. Here there's more gap filling, etc. It takes me less time, I think. So I was thinking I could I don't know. Let me see. Because, you know, if I have a lot of writing to do, I sometimes just become bored. Lazy, really, not bored. Because once I start writing, it's like cool, fun. Okay, what else? Haben Sie im Urlaub vor? Neue Gerichte. Yep, there we go. Okay, wir waren gar nicht zufrieden. Wir wollten uns führen lassen, aber wir konnten nicht den Wellnessbereich benutzen. Und das Personal war auch nicht freundlich. Wir haben dann einen Ausflug organisieren. Das war ganz gut. One thing I'm concerned is, shouldn't this be in Partizip 2? So I'm going to just ask, you know, because wir haben, usually with wir haben, we have that form, so yeah. And then I have this thing. Ausdrücke, erzählen Sie die Geschichte. Ticketservice. Einen Freund anrufen. Ein Konzert. Maybe? Ein Konzert besuchen wollen. Okay, so then what do you do? But das Ticket darf noch mit dem Zug nach Berlin fahren, aber das Ticket vergessen. Oh, scannen und mailen. Das Ticket zu Hause vergessen. Problem erklären. Noch besuchen können. Schönen Abend. Looks like that makes sense. Wow, there we go. That's it. I'm done. Great. So tomorrow I can start the Kursbuch. For what's that? Second chapter. Great. Perfect. It's another 4.5 pages. But I'm gonna try in tomorrow to just do the vocabulary because I haven't and I really need to. Wow, that's great. So that shifts all of my... Oh, that's really cool. I'm just like changing my board. So that's number 2, that's number 3, and then you've got 4, we've got number 5, so it's gonna be chapter 4. Wow, that's really nice. 4. Is that 3? No, that can't be 3. Hold on, so I'm gonna do chapter 2, chapter 2. Okay, perfect. Wow. So I am saving quite a lot of time. I've saved myself one entire day, and who knows, sometimes you just feel tired and you don't really stick to your plans. So even though I make plans, I don't always stick to them because, you know, life happens. Wow, that was fun. I'll see you most likely tomorrow, and until